channel. Thank you so much for joining. Just trying to get in to the video and the live chat. So as always, if you are watching this live stream back and would like to keep up with the chat as it happens, please feel free to go to the video description, click on the live chat, and it'll bring all that good stuff up for you. So what I plan on doing today is working on an original watercolour. This is going to be my largest watercolour I have ever done. Watercolour is something I'm very new to getting into. But what I thought I would do, I'm going to work on this sketch. Now you guys may have seen, I'm not sure where my original is. I thought I had it to hand, but I don't. Anyway, this is the new and improved version of the koi fish. And this one will hopefully be available in the colouring book that I would love to publish at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how long it's going to take me, but yeah, this is the one that I would like to do. But what I want to do today is transfer this design onto some watercolour paper. I have a pad of the Aquafine Texture watercolour paper by Daler Rowney. This is A4 and it is £140 cold pressed watercolour paper. Hi Leslie, hello my lovely. Hi Kathy, hi sweetheart. Yeah, so I'm really nervous because I've never done anything like this before. So I'm a bit like, oh, but what better way to learn and to try things out than, you know, with you guys. So I've got a light pad here. I'm just gonna, oh, get the brightness. Is that, I don't know if this is even going to be enough brightness wise. Come on. Maybe I need it brighter again. That's a little bit better. That's not too bad. Hi Jodie, hello my love. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, so I've got a pretty good guide here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sketch this really lightly. I've just got a red polychromos pencil. Yeah, it'll have to do. Hi Claudia, hi gorgeous. Thank you for joining. We're doing all right, thank you. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's last day of school today. So yeah, they break up for summer holidays. I was due to take the kids swimming tomorrow, but it's just I can't take them tomorrow because my body thought that last night was a good time for my, you know, monthly visitor to turn up. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be going swimming. I'm not going to be going swimming. So I just want to sort of just do like a, you know, a very light sketch of this, because this is just going to be, you know, sort of just a watercolour version of this original. And like I said, this design will be one that will feature in the colouring book. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't have any experience with like watercolour paper really, so. How are you all doing? The memories. Yeah, that's it, Leslie. Yeah, that's it, my love. Time just it flies. Whoops. It just goes so quick. And it's like, ugh, you know, you just kind of want their childhoods to kind of slow down a bit, you know, because they just go so fast. And it's like, oh, please just slow down, wait. not ready for you to be all grown up yet. It's scary, isn't it? Honestly, Jodie, I woke up this morning and I was just like, I feel uncomfortable, and yeah, I was like, great. But Tegan and my youngest brother are gonna still take the little ones. Hang on, I can't even make out what that part of the design is. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna take them. I mean, Tegan was going anyway, but my brother has said, you know, he'll go as well. So at least I haven't got to, you know, I won't be sort of letting the little ones down, you know. Which I'm grateful for, because I felt so bad. I was dreading having to tell them that we couldn't go. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you for your confidence. Hi, Claire. Oh, bless you. You've just realised who I am. I literally, like, we were messaging, weren't we? Like 5 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago. Bless your heart. Yeah, I just want to give this a go. Just see what happens. And the thing is, because this isn't the original, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I will have to redo this on, you know, I kind of want to get like some nice, it doesn't have to be super thick, but just some decent smooth cardstock, just for me to get the designs out for final designs. Because this one, it's fine, and this is exactly how I want the design, but there was a few bits that I kind of messed up, and I had to sort of go over with like a white pen to try and cover up the lines. So I don't want that sort of, you know, showing it when I scan the image. But I don't know how long it will take for me to do this colouring book, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen, and I'm going to dedicate it to Aaron. You know, even though he's not here in person, I'm still going to make him proud. You know, I want him to be like looking over me and being like, that's my girl. I knew you could do this, you know. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm not going to get too hung up about all the little lines and stuff on this, because I might just go in with a bit of pencil work over the top after. But if I can just get, like, you know, the main bulk of this sketch down, if I'd have thought about it, I could have done this off camera, but it was sort of a spare of the minute thing anyway about live streaming. I was like, I kind of want to spend some time with my friends this morning. So here we are. I hope you guys don't mind me bombarding your YouTube feed. And then later I would like to record my July Happy Mayo and haul video. We learn by doing. Exactly, Jodie. Yeah, exactly. You know, I get so inspired by you when I see you just try things and just experiment. you know, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could be more confident and free like that. Some of this is kind of difficult to see. If I can just get the structure of the flowers. Don't worry too much about all the, you know, all the little fiddly bits. Just I thought a light pad would help, but excited to start in Tropigoth tomorrow. Oh, I bet you can't wait, Kathy. That book is so beautiful, so much fun. I'd love to see what page you decide to work on, if you know, if you're happy to share. He's still a big part of me creating the book. He is, Jodie. He really is. He was the one, like, just stop doubting yourself. Just do it, you know. And I would flip flop between, like, yeah, one minute I'm going to do it, and the next I'm like, no, I'm not good enough. I can't do this, you know. But he was always there, cheering me on. You know, with the channel, with, you know, the colouring book, and you know, you just don't forget that kind of love and support and encouragement, do you? It stays with you. Just trying to see where I am here on this bit. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm so sorry. Yeah, he used to say to me, "You're my girl," like all the time, and I'd like, oh, it would just make me melt every single time. I mean, he'd call me like sweetheart, pet, love, you know, all that. But when he would say to me, "Yeah, but you're my girl," and I'd be like, oh, you know, make me sort of feel like a dizzy little teenager again. But you know, it was lovely. Absolutely loved it. Just, you know, even in my late 30s, early 40s, I've still got butterflies and stuff like that. Hi, Courtney. Welcome. Thank you for joining. You're blaming me. I will happily take the blame for enabling you to buy that book. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely lovely. And it's definitely the most detailed of Carla's books so far. It's wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. It's one of those books that I don't want to put that away on my shelf. I'm not ready to be done with it yet this month. Not your style. That's the thing, Leslie. We've all got things that, you know, that are, you know, right up our alley, and then other stuff that it's like, it's just not quite my cup of tea, you know. And that's fine. You know, that's absolutely fine. We've all, you know, all got our things, haven't we? I'm trying to sort of be not too incredibly detailed, but yet I don't really want to miss out too much either. So I'm trying to find trying to kind of find a balance, but I always go in and add the other details. You know, we can always add that later, can't we? You know, always just sort of layer and work over the top. Eve Wild's robot. Eve Wild's robot. I've never heard of that, Kathy. Who's the artist on that one? Do you know? Okay, so we're coming into some cherry blossoms now. I'm just going to try and get like the structure of them. Just so I've got the, you know, I've just got the outline, and we'll take it from there. Oh, I think there's a few bits here that I've like gone a bit wobbly on, but you know, that's all right. So what are you all up to today? What's your plans? That's what's great about art, Colleen. There's something for everyone. Exactly, Jodie. Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably a fear with me about you know, creating my own book, is like, oh my gosh, what if people don't like it? What if it's a complete flop, you know? But at the same time, I tell myself, my art style, my, you know, things I like drawing, it's not going to be for everyone. Just like, you know, not all colouring books are my cup of tea, and that's okay. You know, that's okay for it to be like that. But yeah, I of course I worry, because I'm just like, oh my god. And I think, you know, it took a lot for me to take that leap into the, you know, the YouTube world. And once I'd done it, yeah, don't get me wrong, there's been some wobbles along the way. There's been some major wobbles, some close to earthquakes, to be honest. But I look back to where I started and where I am now, and the friends that I've made along the way, and that in itself, it makes it all worth it. You know, the friends I've made, the people I've come to know and love and consider as like extended family, you know. And I think that in itself is so precious, and especially when you struggle with social anxiety, you know, and things like that, like I do. So your way of kind of being involved with the outside world is via a channel, you know. So let me just catch up with oh no, I've come out of the thing. Let me just catch up with the chat a second. Is that a B? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I think there's a B on my window and it's really big. Come on, mister. Oh, I can't even, I'm so short, I can't even reach the top window. Come on, Dave. Out you go, please. Here you go. Let's just grab this a minute. Out you go. There you go. Okay. Sorted. All good. You go back out and be with his little bumblebee friends. Let me just catch up on chat a second because I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I've been waffling and not paying attention. Carla helped bring out your hot mess no fear style. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's definitely like that for me as well, Jodie. But I need to learn that I don't just have to restrict that to her books. I can do that on whatever I want. But there are some books that I'm just so precious about. And like with the Disney books, yes, I want to have fun, but I want to keep them true to the colours and stuff, you know? Leslie, your disc binding PDFs. Oh, nice. What PDFs have you got, sweetheart? It says Eve Crafting is the publisher of the book. Oh, thank you, Jodie. You can see me loving the robot book. Tastes change over time with what you like. I agree, Claire. Yeah, I agree. There's books that I had in my collection at the very beginning that I was just like, you know, after X amount of time, I was like, there is no way I'm going to colour this. And I donated them. Whereas now I kick myself because some of those books, you can't get them anymore. And I'm like, I would love to colour that now. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Jodie. They become like cousins you don't see, but you adore them. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm 5'2", 5'2.5" maybe. But because my desk is like against the window as well, I've got to sort of stretch a little bit more. If the desk wasn't here, I would about be okay. Yeah, I think I could open the top window, but trying to stretch over a desk as well is like, oh, and especially when you've got your belly in the way, that makes it harder as well. I need to think more pickle, less cake. Yeah, I definitely do want to learn to be more, what's the word? Is it like liberal? Is that the word? You know, sort of just really kind of let loose in more of my books, because I love that with my Carla books. Don't get me wrong, there's some that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to add the shading and I want to do this and I want to do that, but I don't feel particularly precious over them. And it's funny because I've noticed that with some of my Carla pages, especially the last year, not even that, yeah, within the last year, they are like some of the pages by Carla that I'm like most proud of. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And this might sound a bit extreme and a bit out there, but I would more than happily get in touch with Carla and ask her if I could have, you know, one of her girls tattooed, if she would give me consent to have a tattoo of one of her designs. I absolutely love them, and her work is just like, that is like my style in a nutshell. I absolutely love it. You know, that is my comfort zone. That's my happy place. My Carla books. There's a couple that I've actually got second copies of because I'm like, I just can't imagine having the book completed and then not colouring those pages again. So I think I have second copies of Wee Wickeds, and I have a second copy of Stardust Space Lust. I'd quite like to get another copy of the Spooklets Volume 1 because that book is nearly done and there's quite a lot of pages in there that I'm just not happy with, that I'd love to have another go at. But I'd also like to try one of her architecture books. I think the one I'm eyeing up at the moment is Mod a la Mode. I think she's got that one and Vintage Oasis. But the Mod a la Mode one at the moment is, yeah, I think that's the one that I would want to try. I'm so sorry, I keep moving my hand across the page. It's because I'm trying to push the paper down onto the light board just to try and help me a bit more. Now I will try and erase a lot of the line art, but not completely erase it, but so it's like really faint. I see people do that with their pen. Oh my gosh, what was that? With their pencil work. So it's just very, very faint. But I think because I'm going to be using a lot of like yellows, oranges, golds on this, I don't think the red will be too bad. But still. Right. Hi Kirsty. Hello my love. Thank you so much for joining. I'm taller than you. You're 5'4". Oh, bless you. Courtney's on the Thumbelina page. Oh, lovely. You'll have that book finished in no time, Courtney. Do you know what, Jodie? My mum's smaller than you. She's 4'11". This. You can normally buy tattoo tokens from artists. I've never heard of that, Kirsty. So is that like you get in touch with the artist and they... I don't know. I'm not sure how that would work, sweetheart. Oh, it's such a cute book, isn't it, Jodie? Do you remember the clown that we coloured in there on a live stream, and you were in that live stream and I wrote on it like Pickle was here, and I think we named him like Sparkles or something. I've still got that book. I've got it all in there. That was it. That was a fun live stream. That was a good one. Made him like super, super shiny and sparkly and glittery and fabulous. Yeah, we've had some really great live streams actually working in Carla's books over the years, haven't we? I've missed some bits and bobs down here. Sketching this morning is terrible. I found some really beautiful like watercolor coloring books on Amazon, because I wanted some that were actually on watercolor paper. I think we were talking about this yesterday, weren't we, Jodie? I think in the, was it the live stream last night maybe? Yeah, I found some by Kirsty Rice. So I think the one I've saved, was it one or two? I think I saved a summer or spring garden and a woodland one, because I thought, oh, that would be beautiful if it's got like the animals and stuff in it. That would be really, really lovely. Okay, so I need to figure out which of these lines are staying and which are whited out. Oh, that was one of the whited out ones. Right, I'll just do that. That's got to go. That one's staying. That one. I know I'm not drawing these straight with a ruler, but it's, you know, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this, but yeah, I kind of want to make it look like rays of like the sun, but like shine through water, but I don't know how to do that. So oh my gosh, this is taking longer than I thought to go over, even though I'm not putting like all the details and bits and bobs in. Kirsty, when do your kiddos break up from summer, Han? Mine break up, well, my two little ones break up today. Tegan broke up. She had her work experience last week. So I guess that's technically still classed as like school time, but she was, yeah, it was work experience. So I guess it was like the week before was her last day in school. But yeah, Caden and Emmy break up. They break up today. Okay, my loves, we're nearly done. Woohoo! Nearly done. A quest to make him the least creepy. Yeah, exactly. So we sparkled that clown up, didn't we? Really like glittery and shiny and just really lovely, bright, vibrant colours. Wasn't he like pink, turquoise, blue, maybe? Oh, you'll have that book finished in no time, Courtney. You really will, hon. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Let me just put this oh, before I put my sketchbook away, I just want to show you some really beautiful stickers that I bought from Etsy a while ago. So I think this one, and these two, maybe those four, they were from the same artist. This one I got in memory of Merlin. I just thought that was so beautiful. These two were from a pack I got from Amazon Japan, I think. And I've got some really lovely ones on the front cover. So obviously this is Carly's gal from Graveyard Gals. I've got another one of these moths because I think moths are absolutely beautiful. And these two are from Ellis Woolley. She's got a YouTube channel and oh, her stuff is stunning. I do have a pencil pouch by her. So that's her fox design here on a fabric. And I've got some prints that need to go in frames, but yeah. Love me some stickers. Okay, so let's move this out the way. Just put that light pad there in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to move this down. I want to just try and erase some of these pencil lines a little bit, just to fade it in. You're useful for the higher shelves in shops. Are you tall, Claire? I've kind of, again, I've missed some of the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, you're 5'8". Wow. So you've got like really lovely long legs, Claire. Bless you, Leslie. Your mum was 5'8". Oh, so she was a beautiful leggy lady then. They break up tomorrow. Oh, are they excited for summer holidays, hun? Your minis are going to tower over you. Wow. Oh, don't worry, Leslie. Yeah, I'm the same, Claire. For me it's owls and foxes, and I think the next thing after that is probably polar bears. But owls and foxes are just like, oh my gosh. Oh, honestly, Jodie, like some of the stickers are just Oh, they're so beautiful and I can't resist. I've got them on. I've got some on my channel. Again, that's one of the ones from that shop on Etsy. That's from Ellis. That one's from Ellis. That one's from Ellis. That was in a pack on Amazon, I think. That was one of Caden's that he gave me, a planet sticker. These were from Amazon Japan, the Disney ones. Yeah, I love decorating my journals, what can I say? What else? Oh, yeah, these. That's Alice, obviously Carla. Alice, I love this one. Silence isn't empty. Yeah, there you go. A little fun fact that maybe you didn't know. I love stickers. Absolutely love them. Your short self would just be a ninja. Oh, Winnie the Pooh is just definitely a soft spot for me, Claire. And I think because when I was pregnant on Tegan and my 2 babies that I lost before her, I bought a lot of the like the classic Winnie the Pooh, so the old version, you know, the old sort of vintage style, and oh, absolutely loved it. And I've still got Tegan's vintage Winnie the Pooh money box that I bought her. I could do with getting like a putty eraser, I think, or something, but this will do. I just want to lighten the lines a little bit. I've seen other people do this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm having a go. I'm just trying to copy what I've seen other artists do. This could go horribly wrong, but you know, like Jodie says, if you know, you've got to do to learn, haven't you? I'm just running my brush over this, but over the bin, so I'm not making a mess. So I can still see it. It's fainter than it was, but I can still kind of, you know, see where everything was. I've gone a bit too much here, but that's okay. Right, let's get these paints out and just see what we can do. Do I need to tape this to the desk? You love sea turtles and orangutans. Oh, bless you, Kirsty. I love the orangutan that you coloured. It was in a Kirby book, I think. Oh, absolutely stunning. You dab it with a kneadable eraser. Yeah, I don't have one. Oh, bless you, Jodie. Yeah, I love a bit of Winnie the Pooh. You would, so it doesn't buckle as much. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I'm more new to this, so I'm like, what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So let's just. Oh, I didn't even clean my palette. Look. Ugh. Great. No, I haven't, Jodie. All I've got really is the light pad. Could I tape it to that? Seriously? Road cleaning now. Yeah, I could tape it to here. Just put it like that way. That would work, wouldn't it? I don't know, like, if it's even going to be straight. Oh well. I know, it bothers me having dirty palettes. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Just be careful, I put water. Yeah, I'm hoping not to go near the edges, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. Because the design doesn't go straight to the edges apart from like where these rays are coming in, and I don't think I'll be working on those today anyway. Tape it all the way around. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for like guiding me through this, because I don't have a clue. I'm just winging it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I've turned. Now I'm catching the light button with my boobs. Oh my god. Give me strength. Ah, oh, jeez Louise. Okay. It's not straight. Doesn't matter, does it? Well, that's as good as it'll get. How's that? And this will stop it from buckling so much. Is that what you said, Leslie? Oh, I certainly hope so. Right, I need to sort this out. Actually, no, do you know what? I don't, because I've got my Caran d'Ache palette next to me, so that's fine. I'll clean this off camera in my own time. But that is pretty gross. Okay, so let's just get like some I just want to give it like a really light wash at first, I think. So I've got a larger brush. I've got a 12. I need to be careful that I don't blob that on the painting, don't I? Can you tell that this is like all new to me? You can't watercolour for crap, but colour your own cardstock for cards. Oh, nice. Is that like greeting cards and stuff, Leslie? Yeah, I'm just trying to add like a bit of yellow to it, but like you said, I do not want it thick. I want it, you know, very watery. So it's just like a really thin wash of colour. I'm hoping this will be okay. Yeah, that's alright. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have gone in with a 12, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanna experiment. I can go in and fix things up and straighten it, you know. But the only experience I have of using watercolour paper is that Arteza watercolour postcard that I used for the oh, what do they call it? Urban sketching, that's it. Yeah, that's the only experience I have, so and it dries lighter. Right, okie dokie. Thank you so much. It's a good job I've got you like walking me through this, because I haven't got a clue. But I really had fun sort of just messing around in my sketchbook with you guys. And I thought, well, it's nice to kind of show you that we all learn. We've all got to like sort of start somewhere, and I think it's fun to show that, you know. I don't know how I like the feel of the paper, but I guess just because it's all new, you know, I'm not used to it. This is cold pressed, so does that mean the hot press is like the smoother watercolor paper? Because this has got, you know, this has definitely got texture to it. I'm so sorry. I feel like as I'm like outlining bits, I'm kind of like holding my breath. You found watercolor hard, so you switched to gouache. I've got 3 tubes of gouache, I think, Kirsty, but I've not really like kind of experimented with them as such, to be honest. I do want to. I love the look of gouache, but I think I'd probably try with like the jelly gouache first. Oh god, I'm putting my hand in it. I'd probably try with that first and just see. Because yeah, 3 tubes aren't gonna do much. But the white one I do want to use on this to go in with like the highlights and stuff. I think that will look quite nice. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Leslie, we're all ordinary folk, my love. We're all ordinary, sweetheart. Some of us might be a bit more bonkers than others, but yeah, we're all ordinary. We're all, you know, we're all the same. We're all in the same boat. We've all got to, you know, start somewhere, haven't we? I'm surprised how much water this brush holds. And this was just like a really cheap set from Amazon. And is it right, like, don't put wet watercolor next to wet watercolor because they'll bleed into each other? Is that right? Does that bit look a bit blotchy? Okay, so yeah, that's dried. I really quite like. Shall I zoom out a smidge? Is he gonna let me? Oh, come on. I don't know. How's that? How's that? You're not hassle, Jodie. Don't be daft. You're not hassle, sweetheart. Not at all. You like to wet the paper first. How? This is probably going to seem like a really silly question, but how long does the paper take to dry? Like, if you were to cover the whole thing of paper with water, how long would you then have to do the wet wet on wet technique. Bless you, Kirsty. It depends on the effect you're going for. You only wet the area that you're going to paint. So what's the difference with the effect then that you get from, oh look, this is like just not, oh, I don't know, that bit is probably going to be a bit of a mess. So what's the difference in like the outcome with how the paint looks if you use like obviously wet paint on dry paper like I'm doing, or if you wet the paper first and then paint on top? I have less control with wet on wet. Paint moves better, but it dries the same. Ugh, I'm nervous because this looked blotchy, so I sort of put a bit more paint on it and then it was drying funny, and now I've added water and it's, oh my gosh. We'll cover it. We'll cover it. To be honest, that's on his part of his fin anyway, so I'm like, yeah, shouldn't stress about it. Wet on wet is a loose style and wet on dry is more detailed and defined. So is wet on wet better then if you want your colours to like bleed into each other? And can you, I'm so sorry guys, I'm asking all these questions. Does that mean then that like if you're doing wet on wet and you want two colours to blend, say like a blue and a purple, so you wet the paper, you put blue, you put purple, and then they just sort of naturally blend, can you still get that effect with like cheap watercolours? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll show you the paints that I have in tubes. Oh, I've been just getting them like, you know, one here and there. So I've got, for watercolour wise, I've got two of the Winsor and Newton Cotman watercolours. So I've got Phthalo Blue and Sap Green. Sap Green is one of my absolute favourite colours. And then in gouache, I was gifted the Winsor and Newton Designer Gouache. This is the permanent white. And then in Hobbycraft the other week, I picked up Yellow Ochre and Sap Green. Yeah, you can. Okay, because I'm nervous to work on top of the fish at the minute, even though it feels dry apart from this bit. So I'm like, okay, can I move on to like basing my lotus flowers? Oh, I'm a mess. I'm so sorry, guys. Asking you all these questions, like bombarding you guys. I'm so sorry. Right, let's go for, it's going to be quite a lot of pink on this. But I just, again, I just want to get like a really light wash. So I'm just putting this on my palette. Holbein acrylic wash. Yeah, I've been looking at that, Kirsty, but I don't want to invest in something like that until I know how to work with gouache better. So I figured I'm just better starting with like an inexpensive set. But, you know, yes, I've treated myself to a couple of tubes. Okay. So I'm just going to add, again, some water to this, just wondering if I want to add a little hint of yellow. Oh, I don't know. Do I dare? Maybe. I'm just grabbing paint from anywhere now. Very true, Jodie. Yeah, very true. I just don't want to feel like a nuisance. Okay, I'm going to have to go in with a thinner brush, I think, for these flowers. I don't trust myself with the big brush. I want to try wet on wet, blend the flowers. If I want to try wet on wet, blend the flowers, it'll be the best to try it out on. There's no going wrong with a flower. So do you reckon I could get like a yellow to pink? Oh, I don't know. That's scary. That's scary. Oh my gosh. Let's just, okay, I'm going to stick to pink for a minute. I just want to get the base coat down. Am I even in frame? Wow, that's a bit too translucent. Try it on a spare piece of paper. Yeah, I might have to do that, just like experiment first before I do it on this, because okay, this isn't a masterpiece, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I do want it to turn out nice, because this is going to be like, you know, going into my potential colouring book. So I want this to turn out nice. You know, because if anyone asks, I can say, well, this is actually a page in my colouring book. You know? I would love to be able to say that. Okay, now I'm nervous because I'm getting near the orange. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Jodie. I could do that and then just like stick that in my sketchbook at the back or something, you know, for like testing out different things. Oh, it's nerve-wracking working like next to another colour, you know. That's like, that's definitely a hold your breath moment. I cannot believe though how smooth this turns out, with the exception of that. But yeah, just gotta have a go. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, over the years, Leslie, I've had many mishaps, and I'm not liking the first page of my sketchbook that I started on stream with you all. I was trying to do like a potion bottle. Yeah, that's just not turning out great. I need to refer back to my drawing because I can't tell. So okay. Oh, I've got my head in frame. I'm so sorry. Bye bye parrot. Oh, bless you, Kirsty. I'm sure you can fix it, sweetheart. Your work is stunning. There's no doubt in my mind that you can fix it, my love. Yeah, this bit here should have been orange. I guess I erased the lines a bit too hard on that bit. You wear your badge proudly. You can create some beautiful mud. Nothing wrong with a bit of mud. Sometimes it can even like add to a picture, like when you don't expect it. You think, oh shoot, I've like, you know, ruined it. But yeah, it turns out really nice, and you're like, oh, happy little accident. I might even, I'm just thinking, shall I use this pink to base the cherry blossoms? But I might water it down even more because I only want like a hint of pink on those. You know, when you see the paint go on here and it looks really blotchy and it's like, oh no. But yeah, when it dries, it's like, oh, magic. There is, unless you're doing vintage. Oh, bless you. The paper is still warping a bit. Is that all right? I guess I've put a bit too much water there. Link, whoa, dude. Is that dude? Mate, oh my gosh. Link, get your paw, oh my gosh, get your paw off the palette. Oh my god. Dude, I love you, but this is, yeah. There's not enough space for you, baby. Hang on. Let me move that. No, Link, I love you, bud. I love you very much, but you're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move, my darling. Come on. No. That's paint water. You can't drink that. Oh my god. Guys. Buddy. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. You're gonna see my messy desk. Mate, no, oh my gosh, you've smudged it. You bud, you cannot get comfy on here. You can't get comfy on here. I'm so sorry. Come on. You're gonna have to scooch. You're gonna have to help me fix this. Look what your beautiful little toe beans did. Look what they did. Come on, bud. I don't want to have to move you. I'm sorry. I know. I mean, go snuggle with your brother. Look, he's chilling out. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Okay. I don't know what to do. Oh, he really has, Jodie. And where, like, we've got his eyes, he's got like black lines that come down. So ever since he was a baby, I've called him like my little cheetah face, because he really has got like those black lines by his eyes. So beautiful. Yeah, he's gorgeous. Bless him. He's just sat over on the end of the bed now. He's like, why? You let me lay on your desk yesterday. I don't mind him laying across my colouring book or whatnot. You know, I honestly, I don't mind at all, because he's quite happy for me to just like gently move his paw out the way to get to a bit I need to colour or whatnot. But it's like today with wet paint and palettes and pots of water, it just, yeah, he can come and sit on the desk later. but just not right now. Whereas Arlo's just vegging out on the bed. A bit of paw painting. Honestly, Claire, when we used to have one of our other cats, Stitch, he was just an absolute sweetheart, and I was trying to do my first ever acrylic painting on like a canvas board, a little A5 canvas board, and I had really beautiful colours pulled out, and I had like acrylic paint and stuff all out on a palette, and Stitch put his paw right through the purple paint and proceeded to jump across the desk in onto the windowsill. So there was purple paw prints everywhere, and you know, trying to get him to let me wipe that paint off of his toe beans was ridiculous, and so he ended up having a purple foot for a couple of days because it had actually like stained his skin. I was like, what on earth? This should just like wash right off. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. So I was like, oh no. You know, I thought, oh, what if he licks that and gets poorly? So I got as much of it off as like he would let me, but oh, that was hard work. Clean brush, wet brush, and lift paint. It will lift from here. I can lift that. Because I remembered what I can't remember who it was that told me in a live stream, like use two containers of water. So that's what I've done this morning. I've got two jars of water. One that I've been kind of like, you know, swilling my brushes in to get the paint off, and another one that I haven't used yet. And the thing is as well, this is just so, it feels so nice on my hands, you know, because I'm just holding a brush and you just really gently move the brush and that's it, the pigment's there. Because I've been having issues with my back, but since yesterday my hands have been acting up as well, to the point where I got to the point that even, you know, before Aaron passed away, I was struggling to wear my engagement ring on my finger here. So I was wearing it on my ring finger on my right hand. Well, no, my hands are so swollen at the moment, I cannot even wear it on that hand. I can't wear it at all. And I feel guilty not wearing it. But what I've done is put it on my necklace that has a little, beautiful little rose gold. It's like the tiniest little miniature Anne, and it has a little bit of Aaron's ashes in it. So I've put my engagement ring on that chain with that for the moment. But yeah, I feel awful not being able to wear it. So it's like, oh, damn you, arthritis. Hair on the page. Oh, come on. Link, you've left me a present, buddy. Oh, you're allergic to cats. Oh, bless you. Have you ever had any though, like growing up, or have you always known, like from a young age, that you were allergic to them? The new paintbrush cleaning thingy. Oh, what's that? I'm intrigued. Well, nosy, but yeah. Yeah, it really does feel so much nicer on the hands. Right, so I need to, what was the thing? Wet the brush, dry the brush, lift the paint, is that right? I'm using the clean water, I'm not using the water that I've been like cleaning the brushes in. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Well, it looks better. You push your button and it empties and refills. I don't know what that is. I think the brush thing that I've seen where like it's like a pot of water, but then it's got the things around the side that you sort of like hang your brushes on to let them dry. I think it's about 20 quid. It's got like the little, it's like a cup and then it's got like a suction thing on the bottom, but inside there's like, how do you explain it? Like a little, I don't know, it's like a silicone thing with like bubbles on it, and you use the bubbles to like like that with your brush. Shannon got it and it didn't work great. Oh, is that what Leslie was on about, Jodie? Shannon got that and it didn't work well. Oh my gosh, Kirsty. Wow, so you had like really nasty reactions to it then. Keep wiping the brush off too to get the excess paint away. So, I mean, it looks smudgy, but it's better. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm being such a pain in the neck today. Right, so I've got a little bit of this pink left. I do want to use it on the cherry blossoms, but I don't want them as vibrant as that. So do I just like water this right down again? You know, like what's left, do I just paint puck? That, yeah, I think that's it, Leslie. That sounds really familiar. Yeah, that sounds really familiar. I'm just going to add more water to this. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but yeah. I just want like the lightest of like pink wash over this. It's probably not an idea having the palette on here either, is it? Oh my god, I've got stuff everywhere. This is ridiculous. I need to get my stuff together. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this. I'm sorry guys, I hope you don't mind. This is a bit of a hot mess of a live stream really, isn't it? But I'm having fun and you guys are just so incredible for helping me. Thank you so much. Is this, oh my gosh, please don't be as vibrant as that. Let's just work that. Yeah, I don't want these to have much pink on them at all, apart from like on the tips. So I just want it to be like very, very, very muted. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I'd love to see pictures. I'm just so like wrapped up in like finding out about watercolors and stuff at the minute, and finding like coloring books that have watercolor paper and stuff. And I think in the future I'd quite like to just try my hand, just experimenting, like making my own paint with like honey and stuff. just to see. I imagine some of these details are probably just going to be ended up painting over anyway, but I'll put them back in. I mean, how is there like a limit to how much you can like layer with your watercolors, or is there not? If you know, if you're letting each layer dry, is there a limit, or does it depend on the paper, or because I imagine all paper has kind of got its breaking point, you know? Just add more water. It is a hot mess, Jodie. I'm here and I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, how do I do this? What do I do here? Da, 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 da. I do watch your live streams, Han. I don't always comment. It's I think it's quite rare actually, but that's because 9 times out of 10 I enjoy watching you on the telly. I just feel I can see what you're doing better. But maybe I should, like, you know, whenever you feel ready to get back into it, I should like still watch you on the telly, but maybe like use my phone to say hi and stuff, just to let you know I'm there. But that's the same like with Kirsty's. I'll have Kirsty's live streams on, but like because they're in the morning, I'll have them on like as I'm pottering around. Oh shoot! Have I just messed this up? Right, okay. Like, I'm just whatever. Just there we go. That's just that's a big cherry blossom. There. Oh, these little, honestly, these little hairs. Oh. Okay. That'll just have to do. This, oh my gosh, this must have been sitting on my brush. Yeah, gotcha. Layer away. Yeah, so it's these, this isn't like Inktense, is it? Once, if you get it wet again, the paint will reactivate. Whereas with Inktense, you can't do that. But I think that's the same for watercolor pencils, isn't it? Because I wouldn't mind, like, maybe for like the detailed bits on like the smaller flowers, the cherry blossoms and stuff, maybe using like my Albrecht Dürer. Hi Heather. Hello my love. It is, yeah, it is. That's the one in my sketchbook. This one. And I just used my light pad to transfer it onto the Daler Rowney Aquafine Texture watercolour paper. This is the cold pressed £140 paper, and you get 12 sheets in this one. I'm going to paint the scales in, I think, Kirsty. I can see the lines for them, but there is like little details, but I think I want to do that with some of my paint from Etsy. And sort of, you know, to add like a little bit of shine to it with that. You have many a painting with added Nala. Yeah, Link was just like, oh, this looks like a comfy spot. He done the same yesterday, bless him. Yeah, he done the same yesterday. Okay, now I'm kind of feeling a little bit lost now. I don't know where to go with this. Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank you so much, Claudia. Thank you, my love. Go in with a teeny brush for details. Yeah, I'm just scared. This little smudge here is bothering me, but I want to try and find a video where it shows how you can paint so it looks like the beams where like the sun is shining under the ocean, like through the water, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to do that, but that's the effect that I would like to try and get for this. Do I start going into details now? Oh, I don't know. Guys, help me. I'm just wondering, like, do I need to layer up again before I put detail in? Well, no, because God. I'm overthinking it because I want this to come out really nice. Oh. These are still more pinker than I would like, but I don't know what to do. Oh God. Try a watercolour pencil to help with details. Yeah, there's definitely some finer details on here that I do want the pencils for. This is bothering me, but again, that's his fin, so I think I can cover it, but I'm still going to have this bit. I do have scales there though, so that might depends on how bright I want the colours. I don't want them like, you know, slap you across the face kind of bright, but I want them, especially sort of on the fish and the lotus flowers, I would like quite a nice pop of colour, but not like, you know, I don't want to ruin it. Oh, I'm feeling really fidgety. Okay, let's just wipe that off the palette. Okay. Oh geez. Okay, right, let's get some of this like red vermilion kind of colour. Oh wow, yeah, that's a smack you across the face kind of colour, isn't it? What I think I'll do though is I'm going to water these layers down as well, because I do not want to go in all guns blazing, you know, and then be like, oh my God, what did you do, you know, and not be able to figure it out. Okay. Some yellow. I just want to mix this to like the colour that, you know. Yeah, yeah, it is a first, Leslie. Okay, so now I want to add quite a bit of water to this. But I want the layer to be noticeable, you know? What do you think? Oh, honestly, Jodie, like, I can hear my heartbeat in my ears. It's like my anxiety is like, okay, no, I want a smaller brush. Oh God. Where is that one I bought? No, that's too small. Let's just, okay. Let's just go with this. What's this? This is a 7. What was that? 8. It was only a little bit smaller. Think about where my darker colours. Okay, so I can put this in the shadow area. I can't even see my lines very well here. I can go back in and sketch those back in, can't I? I can't. Let's see what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. I can see that one. Right. Okay. Just got to. Okay. Just need to a little bit of help seeing these like lines. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. This is like probably like watching like teeth being pulled. Is that the? No, that's the 7. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Claudia. Thank you, my love. Yeah, very true, Heather. I don't know. I shouldn't expect to be able to, you know, get this done first try, you know. I'm putting too much pressure on myself. Let's just get some of this colour down. Oops. Okay, I want to bring that clean more over here. Oh, thank you so much, my loves. You guys are just the absolute best. Couldn't do this without you. I just want to soften that a little bit. Splat some metallic watercolour at the end to cover any mistakes. That's your trick. That's a you know, good, definitely a good way to look at it. just, yeah, put some shiny paint on. Will be good. So I just want to, again, use this. I'm just going to try and like map in some of the lines where I do want to sort of shade darker again. But this might help just give me a, you know, a bit of a base. I keep reminding myself to breathe. I keep holding my breath. Is me working on this painting something that you guys would like to see again on the channel, or would you rather it just be like this live stream and then we move on to something different? Because I'm not sure how like me working on something original and with a technique that I have no idea what I'm doing is you know, if that's what people want to see on the channel, or whether you just want me to stick to colouring books, you know, because as I've always said, this is your channel as much as it is mine, so it's important for me to be putting out content that you guys want to see, but also that I enjoy, you know. Shiny stuff or black paint fixes all. Yeah, black paint is an absolute godsend. Yeah, exactly. I do enjoy making the content, but I just want to make sure that it, you know, if I'm gonna sort of start bringing in like original art or like just sketchbook sessions, anything like that, that you know, you guys are good with that, you know, that is something you wouldn't mind seeing on the channel, or would you rather we just keep it to colouring? It sounds really silly, but I will be so glad to go get the kids from school today. My anxiety's been a bit rough since Monday, really, when I just had a really rough time at the hospital, and ever since then I'm just struggling to sort of feel settled, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Leslie. You're a sweetheart. I'm kind of liking the softness of it, because I was debating putting like inking it, you know, with the a micron pen, but I'm actually just really enjoying building up the colours like this. so it might be that I try and find just a couple of fine liners that work, just to sort of just finish off and clean up a couple of edges rather than going in with that harsh black, because I'm really liking the softness of this. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. You know, sometimes it's nice to just sit and feel like you're just chilling out with friends, isn't it? You know? So I get it. I get it. But I think, you know, that's what's lovely about the community as well, is that you really make connections with people, and have that, you really do have that sense of community and friendship, and I love that. You know, like I said earlier, I do suffer with social anxiety. My friends from school, their little boy is in Caden's class, and I literally this morning, I went, when I was doing school run, I didn't take my handbag, I didn't take my phone. I thought all I need is the house keys and me and the kids, you know. But yeah, we were down in the playground, and then they were like, oh, you know, what are you up to today? So I said, oh, nothing, I've just got laundry to do, and I want to change, you know, change the bedding and all this stuff. And they were like, oh, well, you know, we're literally just nipping in town. Chris wanted to get a football shirt, and that was it. They were going to get a football shirt, get a coffee, and come home. And they live just down the road from me. And they invited me to go, and I said, look, I don't have my handbag, I don't have my purse, I don't have anything like that. And they're like, no, honestly, Kate, it's fine. We're literally going to be like half an hour. So I was like, do you know what? Yeah, that would be really lovely. Oh my gosh, my heart was like racing the whole time. But you know, they were great, and they just like kept talking to me, and just sort of like, it was just a really nice distraction, you know. But oh my gosh, when I got home, I was like, oh, I'm so glad to like be back in my comfort zone. It was nice being out. But yeah, I'm normally like that with school run as well. Like, I'll get back home. Should I light that up a little bit? Get back home, and it's like, oh, thank God for that, you know. It sounds daft, but it's like, it's taking a lot for me to do the school runs. It's taking a lot, but I'm doing it. And I'm making Aaron proud, and I'm making me and the kids proud, you know. So it's all good. Yeah, exactly, Jodie. And the thing is, like, that's fine. If people like me, great. If they don't like me, that's fine too. You know, everyone is entitled to their opinion. You know, and I'm not going to judge people for it. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm not your cup of tea, but you know, I hope you know, enjoy the channels that you do watch and have fun, and you know, have a great day. I'm not going to be like, oh, you don't like me there. What have I done wrong? Blah, 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 blah. No. I used to worry. I used to really stress out if I got like thumbs downs on videos, or like mean comments and stuff. And now I'm just like, oh, whatever. Whatever. I've got better things to do with my time than stress about you. You know? You, Tonya, and Shannon keep us all entertained. Bless them. It's like what are they called? Three Musketeers. Yeah, I try to watch people's live streams when I can, but it's not often that I'll talk in them because 9 times out of 10 I'll have it on the telly, you know. But I need to start just like going on my phone at the same time and you know, commenting and stuff. Oh, thank you, Jodie. Thank you, Han. I don't feel like it, but I'm liking it. I'm liking how it's turning out. Oh shoot. I just got rid of this colour that I had on my palette, this darker colour, and I had nowhere near finished with it. Whatever. Oh, I hope everything's okay with the doctor, Kirsty. Thank you. Of course it matters, Leslie. Of course it does, sweetheart. Just hang out with your tribe. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I do get money from YouTube, but there's some months where I don't hit the threshold, so then I don't get any money that month. And the thing is, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I want to share what I do with everyone and sort of give back to the community that has given so much to me. So the money is just, you know, a little extra that allows me to bring like new books and stuff to the channel to show. But yeah, you know, if it offended people that the channel is monetized, then I would be like, do you know what? You guys mean more to me than that. So I would happily demonetize the channel, you know, because I just feel lucky to be part of a community where I just feel I feel part of something. And I've never had that before. You know, I've never had that. So to have that feeling with a hobby that we all have in common is just really special. Oh, bless her, Kirsty. Oh, dear of her. I hope she's all right. I've got every sympathy because my doctor wants me to have blood tests for celiac disease as well. He's absolutely certain, but he just wants a blood test to confirm it. So I'm off gluten now, and it's rubbish. I'm not gonna lie, but I really hope she's all right. I'm sending lots and lots of love. Yeah, see, I kind of think of it as like the other way round, Leslie. I think making friends and just, like I said, sort of feeling like I was giving something back to the community that's given so much to me, that was what this journey was about for me, you know. But you know, a bit of extra pennies on the side to bring new things to the channel is great. And I'm not gonna lie, it really does help because I'm not always in a situation to be able to do that. Especially now I'm back to being a single parent. But like I said, if the fact the channel is monetized offended people, and they were like, do you know what, Kate, it just doesn't sit right with me. And I'd be like, do you know what, that's fine, you guys mean the absolute world to me. And I would take off the AdSense, the monetization. It wouldn't be a problem. Oh, okay, this is I'm kind of panicking now because I'm thinking, ugh, I deleted seriously. I wiped off this colour here that I mixed on the palette. I wiped that off by accident. And now I'm like, oh no. It's alright, we'll just try and mix it again and hope for the best. Just trying to clean this brush off a minute. Wow, time's gone really fast. Yeah, it doesn't go very far, Kirsty. And like I said, there's some months where I don't hit the threshold, so then you don't get paid that month. And again, it's I've always been brought up that you can't miss what you haven't had, and that as far as I'm concerned applies to this as well, you know. Oh, bless you, Jodie. I'm so sorry you had to restart. Mind you, do you remember back, oh, it was quite a few years ago now, when all that copper and FTC stuff was going on with YouTube? And we were like, oh my gosh. And I had 2 years worth of videos on the channel, and there was no way I could go through every single video and then decide what was suitable for children and what wasn't, and was it this and was it that, and did it meet a certain criteria, and blah blah blah. And I was just like, no, this is just this is ridiculous. I can't, you know. So I deleted everything. I kept the channel, but I deleted all the content, and that was 2 years worth of work just down the drain. That's when you deleted your channel. Yeah, I remember doing a live stream and Aaron was there with me, and I think he had to take over for a bit because I just got myself so upset at the thought of having to delete the channel and like not be in touch with my friends, you know. It just it broke my heart. It really did. It really affected my mental health. But here we are, we're back. That's the main thing. Oh, I think I've messed that up. Okay, let's just come over here and do these. Yeah, I'm just mapping out with this where some of those darker colours are gonna go. Hi Karen, hello my love. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Darken this up a little bit as well. I will try and smooth out some of these blends, but part of me is like, I kind of like the watercolory effect. Just darken this a smidge. Hi Sue, hello my love. Ah, thank you so much for joining. I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. How are you doing, my lovely? Oh, coffee sounds amazing. Mind you, coffee's always a good idea, isn't it? Can't go wrong with a lovely, hot, fresh, steaming cup of coffee. That to me is like one of the best things of the day. A nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee. It'll be 102 today. Wow. That's crazy hot, isn't it? Have you got like fans and stuff at the ready? Do you know, we've had an absolutely beautiful morning and now it's come over really cloudy and it looks like it's trying to rain because there's a few little splashes of rain on the window. Oh, thank you so much, Kirsty. Thank you, my love. Yeah, there are some bits that I'll definitely go in, I think, with oh, what do you call it? Like pencils and fine liners, but sorry, I've gone quiet. This line has gone thicker than I want, so I might just water that down a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not happy with this line, so I'm just gonna try and like blend it out a little bit because that was just a bit too a bit too much for my liking. I pressured. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm just trying to soften these lines a bit because they look quite harsh and a bit too dense. I would like. Just try and fade that out a bit. And then, oh god, that's the wet on wet thing, isn't it? Shoot. Okay, that wasn't intentional. I just wanted to try and put the dark back in on the scales. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, it really does, Heather. Yeah, it really does. I do want to go a little bit deeper in some areas, but I think I want to just let this completely dry. So I'm kind of tempted to call it a stream because we've been going for like nearly 2 hours. Let me just turn the light pad off. Yeah, we've been going for like nearly 2 hours, and I want to just give my eyes a rest from this. I'm going to make a coffee and just sort of like rustle up a quick salad or something before I go and grab the kids from school. But yeah, not bad. Not bad for a first attempt, hey? Yeah, honestly, guys, thank you so much for walking me through this because I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea at all. But if you want to see me work on this again on camera, let me know. I will work on it a bit in my own time as well, just to sort of really get in, like get my face close to the page and go in like the deeper colours and stuff. But maybe we can do it where I'm sort of like just finishing off the page and adding the details and stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot actually. It's just daunting when it's something new. I'm really not happy with this line, but I'll have a go at fixing that. But honestly, my loves, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. You've been so incredible and supportive and lovely as always, and it makes a huge difference. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.